Good morning, Labour Roots, and good morning to all other comebacks watching from the far U page. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good morning, my people. Good morning. Now, as you can see on screen, I don't know what we're going to talk about this morning. But before we get into that, I want to big up my people them over YouTube. Guys on YouTube, I have posted 3 videos between day before yesterday, and they're not getting any love, guys. So if you can go over there and show those videos some love, we need to get the thing up and running. See? Big up yourself in a Father Punkus. Yeah, so I was getting a call, guys. Big up yourself, Father Punkus. As I was saying, if you can go over YouTube and show those videos a bit of love, you know, if I have a 2 minute worth of watching, give it a like, share it to a friend, you know. With that being said, you know, my name DeMarco, my middle name is DeMarco in son of Punkos. My middle name is DeMarco. So we are roll out the TikTok shoutouts right now, and then we get going. So Father Wiley and Sister Bloom jointly in #1 gifter this morning, big up on yourself. Stacy and Original Fluffy jointly in #2, big up on yourself. Son of Punkos in #3, big up yourself. And Dayan in #4, big up yourself. Brother Nathaniel, big up yourself. Mama Rose Macala, big up yourself, you know. Merlin, Queen Boss, big up yourself. Delroy Foot, big up yourself. I see somebody called Checky T1. Alright, I don't know who that, but big up yourself. HMHH, big up yourself. Marvet, big up yourself. Max Romney, Rose Dimple, Father Common Sense, big up yourself. You know, El Maestro. Jason Patterson, big up yourself. Kadian, big up yourself, you know, girl. Forever Blessed Natalie, big up yourself, you know, girl. Child of God, big up yourself. Samuel Carr, big up yourself. One, big up yourself. George Drummond, big up yourself. Jamaican Man, big up yourself. Elaine, big up yourself. Outlaw, big up yourself. Sparkle of Diamonds, big up yourself, you know, mama. Amam, big up yourself. Michael Lester, big up yourself. And Terika French, big up yourself, girl. See? Favor, you look like you move on private, my boss. I don't see you pop up in the watch list, but I see you. So big up yourself. Anybody that is not yet popping up in the watch list, I am not seeing you. Good morning. Big up to everybody on the For You page. Big up to all of my PNP them. Son of Punkos, big up for the gift them. See? Claudia Atkins, big up yourself. Huntley Davis, big up yourself. See? Now, before I get into my monologue, let me just say something to my people. I don't know, when time I talk, I don't really care, you know. See? You see the Labourite blogger them? I notice that everybody is obsessed with being a personality. Everybody is obsessed with being known, I guess. So what about the work that was supposed to be carrying out in re-electing this government? Eh? I see someone, you know. I dey on the For You page and see someone, and I dey on my fake account and I see someone. See? I don't continue to carry out the work of the government, brother. And left certain things alone. We are in a political year. We are to unite as one. See? And carry out the government. Me hardly hear nobody ask for the resignation of Dayton Campbell. Eh? This should be the mission, because we caught them red-handed. Bloggers, we caught them red-handed. We are now the voice. Traditional media is not working towards the ends and the ends of the people. They are working for the People's National Criminal Organization. We are now the voice. See? You must do what must be done. Go out there and tell the people of Jamaica that Dayton Campbell was violated laws in Jamaica. See? And he's in the leadership. It's a leadership. But he's in the leadership of the People's National Criminal Organization. An organization that is vying for government to lead the people of this country. See? So we must go out there and tell the people of Jamaica that this man, we have caught him red-handed stealing from the people of Jamaica. And they have spewed a narrative telling the people of Jamaica that our Prime Minister, whose hands are clean, that has stolen from the people of Jamaica when nothing no go so. But this man, who we caught red-handed with his hand in the Jamaican people cookie jar, telling Lawrence Rowe where money was sent from the KSAMC to other MPs or other MP caretakers or councillors to bolster them, for them to have a better chance of winning an election. That is corruption. And we heard that in his own voice. And we as blogger, we gone left, we gone right, we gone central, we gone all over the place instead of burning the fire where the fire needs to be burned. So here on screen we have Dr. Dayton Campbell, MP caretaker for Eastern Westmoreland, my place. So no know me not gonna take kind to that. See? And by the way, I am from Westmoreland Central, you know, but Westmoreland Eastern is my place and Western is also my place. See? Anyway called Westmoreland, it belongs to me and my people. See? This man who is at the top of the leadership of the People's National Criminal Organization, right? Who we heard on tape. And by the way, anywhere else in the world, he would have been removed. I am now calling on the Justice Minister, Delroy Chuck, you know, to instruct the DPP without waiting on the police investigation. See, the voice notes alone should be enough because it spells clear what is going on. We shouldn't have no long investigation in anything, Jamaica. We know for a fact what was going on and we know that they did it. See? And he must go ASAP. Now I want you to listen. I want to just go, I want to listen to him. And we must hold him also accountable for this action. Because if Mark Golding take the position that he takes when it comes to categorizing the Prime Minister as a criminal and saying this is the most corrupt government, and now we hold Dayton Campbell, see, I know he should be holding Dayton Campbell to account. And Mark Golding, his mom, Mark Golding, has not said one word. No more want to listen to this, Jamaica, and tell me if this man is not a hypocrite. This is the voice of Mark Golding.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people.
So here we have comrade leader Mark Golding, you know, trying to say that this government is corrupt and the head of government is corrupt. Now Dayton Campbell, who is Gen Sec of the People's National Party, General Secretary of the People's National Party, that is also one of the leaders of the People's National Criminal Organization. Now we heard Dayton Campbell on tape, and we got the tape as well. See, we heard him on tape telling Lawrence Rowe that money was moved, or money was sent by the KSAMC to others more money was given to others because those seats or those persons was in seats that were going up for a by-election. That is rampant and blatant corruption, Jamaica. See? Now, where is Mark Golding on this issue? See? Mark Golding that is telling the Jamaican people that he's serious about corruption. Where is Mark Golding on this issue, Jamaica? And we must not leave it alone. We must not leave it alone. We must stay on this issue, bloggers. Jamaica Labour Party bloggers, and I'm calling on all of you guys this Sunday morning to stay on this issue. We must not ease up the pressure until Dayton Campbell is removed. Because should it had been a Jamaica Labour Party person that done this, the pressure would be on and it will spread all over Jamaica. Now we see them come doing a little cockamamie story. I try to ease up look at pressure for Dayton Campbell by telling the people that the homes that the Prime Minister is giving away does not belong to them and belong to the people that is getting it. And the government is trying to take people's land. Bullshit. That is a diversion story. They are trying to divert from the fact that Dayton Campbell was caught with his hand red-handed in the Jamaican people cookie jar. See? We, the people of Jamaica, must stay on this issue and we must not ease up. We must tell the people and we must go out there and tell the people what Dayton Campbell have done. I will expect better from our officials. See? And if it was anybody in my party, believe me, I would have an issue with it. Believe. See? We cannot continue along this line. If the PNP want to lead Jamaica, they must lead and set examples. They must lead by example, Jamaica. And we will settle for nothing less. See? Dayton Campbell must go. He must go by end of this week coming. See? And Mark Golding must grow a backbone. See? Him back broad but no bone in a head. He must grow a backbone and tell Dayton Campbell, step aside now. See? Step aside now. They have investigated the Prime Minister for 1.9 million Jamaican dollars. They got a foreign forensic auditor from the IRS in the United States. Them man they can find money anyway there. For 1.9 million Jamaican dollars, which was the Prime Minister's own money that he made from profit. They investigated the Prime Minister for 1.9 million dollars Jamaican. Something that me spend in a 2 week in a Jamaica. See? Good morning, Shen. See? And they got a forensic auditor to come into Jamaica. And after 3 years, they still cannot point any fingers on Prime Minister Andrew Holness. See? And they try to tell us that $3 trillion is missing. Today in the Jamaica NIR, we have almost $6 billion US dollars. $1 trillion is 1,000 billion dollars. If Jamaica don't even have $10 billion in its NIR, where is Jamaica going to get 3,000 billion, sorry, for thief? Somebody tell me. And this is the narrative that the PNP is trying to push on the people of Jamaica. But because them realize, so the people that support the People's National Criminal Organization does not understand because they do not have the brain space to comprehend what they're telling them. They just run with it. Today, we have 2 separate housing programs. We got the new social housing program that runs out of the office of the Prime Minister. And then we have the indigent, the home for the indigent. See? The homes for the indigent is run by local government. They are built on local government land with local government funding. Those homes, although you can be given one of them, they are not yours to keep, so you can't pass that down to your family. That belongs to the locality. It belongs to local government. So should you pass away, that house then go back to the government. The locality, the parish council takes back that house. Now, the new social housing plan program that the Prime Minister runs, that this is why the Prime Minister tell you, you cannot build on capture land. You have to have permission to build on somebody's land. Or if it's your land, we will build the house for you. Now, Tell me why the government would want to take away your land when the government basically own every land anyway because you have to pay a tax fee. So tell me why the government want to take away your land. Somebody make that make sense to me. Huh? Those homes, if you lived on a piece of land and you were paying taxes for that land, then they will regularize you and give you a title for that land. See? If you already own the land, or if somebody that gives you permission to build on that land, then you are given the home and it is yours. It can pass down to your children. The homes that the Prime Minister is giving away, those ones, they are yours. Have you guys seen a person that got one of those houses, a beneficiary? Have you guys seen a beneficiary come out and say, Lord, them tell me say house did that for me, but not for me? Have you seen one person that said that? Out of the 400 person that got a home, have you guys seen one person that came out and said, the government said the house are for me and not for me? Which one on the system? Somebody show me. But instead of sit down and listen to one merman, one fish, one barracuda, one batty predator, one batty brigade, see? You sit down and listen to him. And you listen to him pee clock and make him a carry lead on a stray like you know no sense. See? You wake up Jamaica. There's two programs. Housing for the indigent and the new social housing program. See? Those ones, the new social housing programs, those are for you to keep. Now back to the story at hand. I need the Jamaican people to listen to this again because we must hold Mark Golding to account. See? Whatever Mark Golding displays as leader of opposition. See? And that is no integrity. We must expect that as a Prime Minister. Now, the same knife for stick sheep, for stick goat. That's how you go. It's the same knife for use for stick sheep, stick goat. We hear that from Mark Golding own mouth. Now, here, comrade leader Mark Golding, because today we are called for the resignation of Say-Aten Campbell. See? And we must hold Mark Golding to his words. And these are the words of Mark Golding, Jamaica. And share the live. These are the words of Mark Golding. Listen to this.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education. It deprives hospitals of basic necessities. It means that roads are not fixed. Corruption deepens inequality. It siphons off taxpayers' money to make a few cronies richer with the political connections instead of benefiting the people.
So where is comrade Mark Golding? Now that Say-Aten Campbell was caught red-handed, dispersing money from the KSAMC to fight an election. See, something that they have been doing well for many years. Why is Mark Golding not sticking true to his word? Is Say-Aten not a top member in government? Is Say-Aten Campbell is not one of the leadership of the People's National Criminal Organization? So where is Mark Golding now to come and tell Jamaica that Say-Aten Campbell must step aside because he was caught red-handed with his hand in the Jamaican people cookie jar? You know what they did? Instead of they came out and say, listen, Say-Aten Campbell had done something wrong and we are serious about leading the Jamaican people. Let us remove him, place somebody else there. He must step aside and we will carry on trying to vie for the hearts of the Jamaican people. You know what they did instead? Instead, they try to divert. They try to come and tell us that they will sue us if we spread lies and rumors when they know it is true. See? Somebody said what happened to Rahul Reid and Andrew Wheatley. When they were accused, the Prime Minister called them in and they step aside immediately. Can we remove them as MPs if Rahul Reid wasn't an MP? But could we remove them if there was an MP? Same how we could have removed George Wright. We could have removed none. As long as the people elect you. See? It is the people that must remove you unless you resign or death. That is the only three way you can be removed as an MP. And we must do something to change that. See? But Andrew Wheatley was removed right away. See? When Everett Warmington was caught on tape saying he's not giving certain people money, he was removed right away from that position. When Rahul Reid was charged, or when he was accused, he was removed right away. See? When Marissa Dalrymple was accused by the Integrity Commission, she was removed right away. This is a leader that is serious about government. Mark Golding does not have a backbone, Jamaica. Mark Golding does not have a backbone, and if we, the Jamaican people, don't stand for something, we will fall for nothing. And the nothing that we will fall for is the People's National Criminal Organization, and they will come and mess up all of the progress that this government has made over the years. And remember, somebody did tell you, Jamaica, we cannot continue along this line, and Dayton Campbell, the week should not run out. I can tell you now, yesterday, the health secretary in England, under the leadership of Sir Keir Starmer in England, he was caught in a WhatsApp group, a closed WhatsApp group that is not open to the public, uttering some remarks that is unbecoming. And that's all he was fired for. See? That's all he was fired for. Because certain country, you are whole to account. And I will call for Delroy Chuck again to step in. I know he has the power. Step in. Right? These things are chargeable offense. And Dayton Campbell should be charged right away and removed forcefully, if so. See? To remove himself, and he must be removed from the Electoral Commission as well. By week's end, he should be removed. If not from the PNP hierarchy, he should be removed from the Electoral Commission. We cannot trust this man. This man who is sitting on the board of the Electoral Commission is actually siphoning off money to elected official to fight an election, and this man is sitting on a board that deals with election. So no know the corruption will happen this to Jamaica. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us, Jamaica? Dayton Campbell is compromised and he must leave now. Dayton Campbell must resign, and we must not come off this issue until he resign. Because if it was anybody from the Jamaica Labour Party, it would have been a problem. See? When Bobby Q was accused, when Bobby Montague was accused, he was removed swiftly. Andrew Wallace does not play about the business of the Jamaican people. Why can't Mark Golding grow a backbone? See? Exactly, Chris Davis. They are not in government. You know, they are just coming up to their first year in the KSAMC, and they start to thief left, right, and center, because that's what they are used to. 19 years of thievery they went on with in Jamaica. All PNP hierarchy and their MPs are all millionaires. Show me one PNP of old that is broke. Not one. Every single one of them are multi-millionaires. They have sucked on the Jamaican people's skin like leeches. See? And they have all become fat like a mosquito sucking blood with our money. And today, Mark Golding, I want to not play this all over Jamaica. I soon post it on my TikTok. And when I post it on my TikTok, I need to share it. All I want to share it. Mark Golding must be held accountable if he refuses to remove Dayton Campbell. Mark Golding must grow a backbone. And if he cannot remove Dayton Campbell, he himself must go. His position now is untenable as leader of His Majesty loyal opposition. He must go too with Dayton Campbell. And Angela Brown Burke, who we see telling the Jamaican people that he will sue, that she will sue, not he, sorry, that she will sue. She look tough sometimes. Anyway, that she will sue the Jamaica Labour Party for spreading misinformation. It is not misinformation. That was Dayton Campbell's voice on the tapes. See? Mark Golding, in his own voice, saying that this government is corrupt, and with corruption it takes away from hospitals and schools. So that money that Dayton Campbell and them misappropriate in the local government election that just went on, could that money not be used for the benefits of a school in the KSAMC region? Could that money not be used for something more productive? Why are they going into the Jamaican people's cookie jar to steal from us? See? You remember when time the $1 billion when the $1 billion saga was about to unfold in St. Catherine the other day, you know what the PNP did? They first run out to say that $3 trillion is missing because they know the news was coming and the investigation was underway that $1 billion is missing in the St. Catherine Municipal Corporation. So they run out with a cockamamie story to tell the Jamaican people that $3 trillion is missing. $1 trillion Jamaica is 1,000 billion Jamaican dollars. At no point in our history has Jamaica seen at any one time $3,000 billion. When you hear me I tell you, $3,000 billion makes $3 trillion. Today in our NIR we almost have $6 billion. 6. And it takes 1,000 to make $1 trillion. So how can $3 trillion be missing? Wanna make that make sense? We'll go back to the clip again. Mark Golding, you will suffer by your own words, Mark Golding. And these are your own words. And you must stay true to it. If you want to lead the Jamaican people, we are going to hold you accountable for your words.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also. I do not support corruption. Corruption takes money away from children's education.
Mark Golding word. I do not support corruption. Jamaica, what Dayton Campbell did, or what Dayton Campbell said, we're not going to say he did what he said. See? Somebody block Blessed Child for me, please. Blessed Child says she tired of politics, so block her. Yes, it's a political channel this, so if you want to hear about politics, then, you know, if not, please leave. Nobody now force you. See? This, what Dayton Campbell was talking about, is accessory after the fact. And Dayton Campbell, who is sitting on the electoral commission in Jamaica that is responsible for elections. See? Dayton Campbell, who is a part of the electoral commission in Jamaica that is responsible for election, knows that his party took money from the KSAMC and gave it to officials to go and bribe the people to vote for them. Can you guys not see where Dayton Campbell is compromised? Dayton Campbell cannot be a free and fair official of the ECJ. He must be removed now, swiftly. And because of that, his position as CEO of the People's National Criminal Organization is also now untenable. He must go now. We have to break it down in a parables and syllables for the Jamaican people, especially the one them we are PNP. So me see if I can dumb down the rhetoric for you. See, because I get to understand, so enough of you don't really understand what I go on. In Jamaica, for many years, we had a lot of rampant corruption, especially during the 90s. No, sorry, especially during the 70s. You know, we had a lot of rampant corruption, and we see it come back in the 90s. Seeing where ballot box would go missing. You know, persons would be bribed either with criminality, pardon, by threatening them. Persons would be killed in Jamaica. So the Jamaican government came up with a system where they would form an electoral commission so we can have free and fair elections. Now, everybody knows that anyway human beings there, you gotta find corruption. See? In order for the elections to be fair, both parties agree that we would have one member of each party on the board. See? So you'd have one Labour right, one PNP. And if a third party should be formed, they would have a third person. See? Dayton Campbell is now sitting on that board. And now we know for a fact. So Dayton Campbell was implicated in the Lawrence Rowe saga. You know? Because he was implicated in the Lawrence Rowe saga, that tells you that Dayton Campbell, who sits on the Electoral Commission board that should regulate and make certain elections are free and fair. Dayton Campbell had second-hand knowledge, or first-hand knowledge, anyway you want to put it, that misdeeds were happening in the election, and he said nothing. Luckily, they had him on tape. So now we know that because that happened, Dayton Campbell cannot be an official for free and fair elections, and he must go. This is what is happening, Jamaica. See? During the 1990s, the PNP, they deployed a lot of, what you could call it, erroneous tactics to keep winning the election. You would have cases where ballot box would go missing. You would have cases where streets where Labour right lives, the night before the election, persons would be burnt out, people would be scared to go and vote. Persons would actually die. See? And then the Labour right would stay home and not go out and vote. See? Then you would have cases where persons who have been long dead, they were not removed from the electoral, from the list of voters. And then you would have persons, PNP persons, you know, some constituency that have 20,000 people living in it would be churning out 22 or 24,000 votes out of that constituency. See? Rampant corruption. And this is why, you know, the Electoral Commission was strengthened and we try to have a free and fair election. We can't have Dayton Campbell who know about these things that is happening and still sit down on the Electoral Commission board. That is bullshit, Jamaica. And we must have him removed right away. He cannot stay there. He must not stay there. He must lift up. He must go. See? Whether them decide to keep him in the PNP as Gen Secretary, that is open to debate. The PNP, the people that support the PNP, they seem to not have a problem with corruption. They seem to not have a problem with the PNP thieving. Only when the Jamaica Labour Party is accused of stealing things, they have a problem with it. Whenever the PNP takes anything, they do not care. They do not care anything in the least. See? So if they want to keep him as their CEO of their party, no problem to us. But what we will not stand for and what I will not stand for, see? We must not continue to have him on the ECJ. He must go, and he must go swiftly. The week should not end with Dayton Campbell being on the Electoral Commission. Plain and simple. Must be removed, Jamaica. Must be removed. See? Now I see a lot of PNP in the comment section chatting a lot of bull crap. The floor is now open. Guys, I would prefer to have a PNP to dialogue with this morning, to hear, for them to defend Dayton Campbell, you know, and say why Dayton Campbell should not leave, you know, or why he deserves to stay on the Electoral Commission board. I don't see none of you usually suspect them. So if you don't want any PNP that wants to come and dialogue with me, you know, we are not hostile to anybody right now. We are in an election here, and we want to reason with the man them and try to put sense in the man them. See, because we realize, well, look, when we say man, I don't talk anybody specific. In the ones them then, in the PNP. See, we have to reason sense in our. I'm going to say, we want to do it to destroy Jamaica. And this is why we were stagnant for years. Because Labour rights, they never go vote because they were defeated. See? And they continue to make stupid people, stupid people continue to vote and decide where this country goes. We cannot continue down that road, Jamaica. See? We cannot continue to allow stupid people to vote for the future of our children. We have allowed it all the way through the 90s into the early 2000s. See? And we cannot allow stupid, silly people to continue to vote for what the Jamaican people deserve. So Labour right, we are galvanizing the base. We are rallying the base. We are telling you to get up, go out, tell your neighbor, tell them neighbor that all of us jointly together, we are all voting for Labour. And if your MP is doing half a better job than the previous PNP one, then that one deserves to stay there. See? And if you cannot do it for your MP, do it for Dr. the Honorable, Most Honorable Andrew Holness, because he's doing for the Jamaican people and he's the best to ever do it. See? He's the best to ever do it. He is building Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. He continued to build out the infrastructure of Jamaica. He continued to build out the service sector. He continued to build the economy of Jamaica. And he's building a future for me, you, and our children, and our grandchildren. See? I must keep him there. We, the Jamaican people, continue to call. And I call for every blogger see me. We carry on the fight, continue with the fight. We must not ease up until Dayton Camber is removed from the ECJ at least.